If you asked car enthusiasts what the fastest street car was in the early 1970s, you'd get a lot of different answers from across the United States. In Santa Monica, someone might rave about a souped-up Boss 429 that obliterated everything it raced. Meanwhile, in New England, whispers of a mythical local Corvette with one of the nastiest big blocks might dominate the conversation. Speed was in the air, and performance cars were everywhere. But there was one turnkey, dealer-built performance car that stood out, ready to catapult you to street racing stardom right off the lot. We're talking about a car capable of potential 9-second quarter-mile times straight from the factory. And that beast wasn't powered by a 427 SOHC or anything like that. No. That car was the absolutely insane Motion 454 powered Super Vega. For those unfamiliar with Baldwin Motion and their wild lineup of dealer-built speed machines, here's a quick rundown. Baldwin Motion was a collaboration between Baldwin Chevrolet, a dealership in Baldwin, New York, and Motion Performance, a performance shop also located in Baldwin, New York. Baldwin Chevrolet would supply new Chevrolet cars to Motion, who would then transform them into high-performance monsters. This partnership allowed Motion to deliver their cars to a broader, power-hungry customer base, with some customers even able to finance these high-performance vehicles. Motion built a variety of hot cars in the 1970s, including Camaros, Chevelles, and even specialty Corvettes. But today, we're focusing on Motion's true last hurrah, their big block Vega, the first generation pre-facelift Vega, built from 1970 to 1973, was a sleek-looking car, resembling a miniature 1970 Camaro, but more pedestrianized. The Vega was an economy car for the masses, featuring various inline-4 engine options, none of which were particularly fast. However, its front engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and lightweight, 2,200 pounds, made it an ideal platform for massive acceleration with an engine swap. Enthusiastic drag racers quickly realized the potential of the Vega, gutting them and stuffing V8s under the hood to achieve impressive quarter-mile times. We're talking 10, even 9-second cars with the right setup. Additionally, these V8 Vegas could still be insured as compact cars, resulting in significantly cheaper insurance costs compared to other muscle cars of the period. Various companies began selling V8 swap kits for the Vega, allowing backyard mechanics to build their own budget V8 monsters. Even Chevrolet experimented with a prototype small block V8 powered Vega, which featured an all-aluminum small block engine to keep the weight down and improve handling. This brings us back to the Motion Vega. Motion quickly capitalized on the V8 Vega craze by offering turnkey V8 swapped Vegas in various degrees of insanity. These weren't just swap kits for your garage. Some Motion V8 Vegas were delivered as complete, ready-to-race monsters. Prices for these V8 swapped Vegas started at $4,000 for the most basic small block builds, making even the cheapest V8 Motion Vega more expensive than a brand new Z28 Camaro at the time. However, Motion's small size and lack of strict corporate rules allowed them to go wild with their cars. For $5,000, you could get a Motion Phase 3 V8 Vega, which came with a 370 horsepower LT1 small block Chevy, one of the hottest engines of the era. These cars could also be equipped with a host of other performance modifications, including a 4-speed M22 Rock Crusher transmission, a 12-bolt rear end, and various suspension upgrades to improve traction. But it didn't stop there. Customers willing to spend even more could get their Vega outfitted with a 427 or 454 cubic inch big block Chevy engine, producing 400 to 450 plus horsepower. Fitting a big block into a Vega required significant modifications, including cutting the bell housing area, custom mounts, and side exit exhausts. These big block Vegas were incredibly fast in a straight line, but handled poorly due to the added weight up front. For those seeking something different, Motion also offered turbocharged or supercharged 350 small block Vegas. With all these engine options, you could spec your Motion Vega however you wanted. Personally, I'd go for the LT1350 powered car for better handling, but what would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. The Motion Vegas also featured signature motion stripes, larger wheels, rear deck lid spoilers, side pipes, and L88 style hoods. And if the regular Vega didn't offer enough space, you could get the full motion treatment on a Vega wagon. Imagine cruising the streets with your Hemi-Charger, only to be blown away by a Vega wagon. The few of these cars that were built likely upset a lot of muscle car owners back in the day. Exact production numbers of the Motion Vegas are a mystery. According to a Motor Trend article, only about 4454 powered cars were built before the EPA shut down Joel Rosen, the brains behind Motion. Joel used to offer authentication services for Motion vehicles, but he unfortunately passed away in 2023, meaning we may never know the exact number of Motion Vegas built. Many of these cars, built primarily for racing, were likely wrecked or cut up. So there could be some rusty Motion Vegas out there waiting to be discovered. In the end, the Motion Vegas are among the holy grail of dealer-built speed machines, right up there with the AMC Gremlin 400 1XR. Thank you for watching another episode of our Rare Cars documentary series. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, share it with other enthusiasts, and subscribe for more documentary-style videos on the world's most interesting cars. Until next time, enthusiasts.